I think that I have a take on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
and I just
God.
want to know how yours was first. I mean,
So
yeah, go ahead.
Well, so I hate Valentine's Day. Like I have never. Well, and not for any particular reason. I've never had a bad Valentine's Day. I've never. Thank God. Thank you, God. Never really had a bad Valentine's Day. But I don't like to. The way that I view love and relationships, I overextend and overgive all the time. So for me, thinking about Valentine's Day as like a day to go above and beyond for your partner or significant other is like, it just feels you putting a hat on a hat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my partner and I go balls to the wall for each other all the time. If I see something that I think he'll like, I buy it for him and vice versa. So we spoil each other constantly. So
Same.
So for Valentine's Day, I was kind of like, please don't go overboard. And he's a giver too. So he's like, nah, you never had a good Valentine's Day, so I'm about to do. And I'm like, please, I'm putting a budget. I don't want us to spend too much money. I want us to be conservative about this. But he insisted on doing the most to make me happy and make me smile and surprise me. And it was great. And we went to dinner where we actually, last night we had reservations at the restaurant that we first had our real interaction.
Oh, that's cute.
Which was really cute. So last night was a very special, Valentine's Day was really special this year. So I'm happy. Shout out to you, babe. Love you.
And it's crazy because it was my first Valentine's Day with a partner.
Yes.
But I also have one of those partners where it's just like, babe, we go on dates all the time. I bring you flowers all the time.
Yeah.
I gift him, like, we exchange gifts all the time. And so we had a great day. Like, we had a plan that went awry. Mm-hmm. But basically, so we did brunch, then we went and got drinks, and we had planned to watch the Judas and the Black Messiah movie.
Yes.
And I had lingerie ready, baby. Yes. And I know we talked about lingerie.
I did too. I had lingerie on last night and it got tangled and it was awkward. But I'll tell you about that later.
Not only did I have the lingerie ready, a bitch had a bedazzled butt plug. As soon as we got to the house, the bedazzlement went in my booty hole. Just for us not to be able to do shit because I got a Mayday 911 from my homegirl. Mind you, because of the pressures of this goddamn day, she didn't get a ring. And so she questioned her entire relationship and she packed a bag and was like, I'm leaving him. And I'm like, girl, I am on a date with do you know the plans I have tonight? I said, just go in one of your guest rooms. And my boyfriend is just like, you need to invite her over. That is your best friend. And he had to step in. And I was like, all right, well then we need to get the check now. Like we need to go and get one in before she gets there.
Hello?
We kept drinking. And so by the time we got back to my place, she was pretty much pulling up. And so the butt plug I bent over and was like, ooh, pretty much had to be pulled out, and we didn't get to do shit because also I'm in my mind wanting to end this night the way I think we're gonna end it. It's Valentine's Day, and even though it was chill, I did want to pull all the tricks out at night. And in my response to my friend talking about her relationship, because again the pressures of this goddamn holiday, he was like, you're not listening to her, and I feel like I don't want. You need to be there for your friend right now. And I was just like, and he's like, we can't do quickies. He doesn't know how to give quickies. And I was just like, okay. He
doesn't know.
So then I ended up yelling at him fine, just get off of me. No, he doesn't. 5 rounds each time. And so he's like,
shout out to the men who don't know how to do quickies.
Seriously, shout out to y'all.
Long-winded.
Hold on.
Long-piped and long-winded.
This is for y'all.
Good for y'all.
There we go. Let's give them a round of applause.
We just got to give them a round of applause because it's
and
just...
look, y'all know, there we go.
It's just important. It's important. It's important. Quickies are important too. But, some men, all they have is quickies.
And that's the thing. When that's all you're giving me.
Right.
Ugh. But yeah, no, so I didn't get that. I literally, when he left.
So the most action you got on Valentine's Day was the bedazzled butt plug.
The most action I got were pickleback shots. That was the most action I freaking got.
I like pickleback
shots. Me too.
Those are good shots.
This was the first time getting him to even try it. It was really dope, but not dope because... Yeah.
Damn. You're a good friend.
Yeah.
You're a really good friend.
Yeah, thanks.
You are.
Thanks. Let's not even talk about my other homegirl who broke up with her nigga, even though
on Valentine's Day.
But it's because she's the side chick, and she was like, "Are you gonna take your wife out today, bro?" Yes, you knew he was gonna take his wife out today, so she broke up with him. Oh, it was hell yesterday because again, the expectations that a lot of women have of this holiday, you either see it head on, really what your role is in this man's life, or the things that you do expect from him to do on this day, when he doesn't do it, now you internalize just, is this really where you want to be? And unfortunately, I think we as women do that with a lot of holidays.
Yep.
It could be Christmas, it could be our birthday, it could be Valentine's Day, it could be New Year's, Thanksgiving. Again, I think there has to be some sort of conversation had with you and your partner regarding the expectations around these holidays and things, because as women, we have, especially when we go on and we see motherfucking what Quavo doing for Sweetie and all of these couples and fucking Alexa Sky getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. And
we don't have Quavo and Sweetie money. We don't have that. We don't have that.
That part.
We don't have that. It's
You're right.
not here. It's not a thing. No, we can't have those expectations. Furthermore, I had a really interesting conversation with my partner about the fact that so many men feel so short-sighted and ignored and dismissed on Valentine's Day.
You about to call me out?
No, I'm not going to call you out. I wasn't even going to do it. I wasn't even going to do it.
Let me tell y'all, Bridget and her man was having me on Google search Amazon, like, you didn't get your man a gift? I said, I got him a card. I just got him some birthday gifts. And I got cussed out because, yes, I am unfortunately one of those women that believe this is a day for you to shower me.
So here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with that belief. Let me go ahead and lead with... there's nothing wrong with that belief, okay? Nothing at all. However, you got to make sure you're with a partner that's okay and that sees you, feels you, and understands the same place that you are at. That to me is the most important thing. It all comes down to communication, right? I hear stories, and even, my partner's friends and people that he knows, like hearing stories all the time about husbands and boyfriends that are just like constantly every year just disappointed. They just stop saying anything about, like, they just do whatever for women, for their partners, and that's it. And then they just feel resentment. They just feel, pissed off and disappointed. And honestly, and disappointed. And to the point where it's like now a lot of men don't want to have expectations around Valentine's Day. And I think the bigger conversation is less to do with Valentine's Day and more to do with, in general, what your expectations are of your partner. Like, communicate what your needs are. And if your needs are not being, all of your needs are not going to be met by your partner. Let's just start there. Full stop. They're not always going to be met by your partner. But if you can manage your expectations in a way that meets their capacity and you understand the person that you're dealing with, then you can at least acknowledge and respect the effort and the show of appreciation that can come forth with the communication that happens. You gotta communicate it. To me, women finding out they're the side chicks. I saw a lot of that on Twitter, where it's like women finding out they're the side chick on Valentine's Day, and it's like, I saw the meme that was like, y'all better not act surprised. Y'all knew that wasn't your man, and it's like, there's so much room for error with that, within like situationships and dating, and before you're actually in a relationship. It's like that conversation should be ironed out immediately. Like, are we doing something for Valentine's Day or not? If you don't, because you can't be a woman who may feel the same way you do and be like, well, it's about the women, men spoiling and celebrating the women. You can't be in that position if you haven't had that conversation with the person that you're dating and they understand that that's the expectation.